2. All right, and we're back. I have no drink this time. Hold on, guys. You know how we do here at Whatever Pod. I want to make sure I'm in the shot. Of course I am. I got a damn good lens.
Good.
Welcome to another episode of the Whatever Pod. This is episode 10. I need to get a fucking, I need to get a soundboard. I keep saying I need to get a soundboard. I am your host with my better half. Yes, I say better half. That may sound weird. AMG, no, we got a new name.
I'm weak.
It ain't AMG Dre no more.
Okay.
It's Dre.
The neighbor, man.
Your friendly neighbor.
The friendly
neighbor. Dre, your friendly neighbor.
Dre, the friendly neighbor, man.
And we have someone, and I am honored to have here. He's kind of a big fucking deal. He's important to me. The first one that had the 3 names. Bishop Omega Gene Cobaloba.
Whoa.
Just in case you ain't heard of him.
Whoa.
King Cooper of the rap.
Cool.
Someone I'm glad to have here. Brother Bishop, how you feeling?
Man,
Welcome to Whatever Pod, man.
I thank you for inviting me, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to be on like episode 5, but I said, you know what, I'm gonna make my appearance when they go double digits and see how these these niggas gonna keep things up.
Yeah, that's really
you know
what
I'm
it
saying?
is.
That's really what it is.
That's really what it is.
Like, I don't go to barbers unless they licensed, and you got to have 100 heads.
Right.
For me to be on your podcast, you got to be 10 or more. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I only come on, you know what I'm saying, on 5. So
I gotta make sure.
Like it gotta be 10. I'll be on 10, 15,
You gotta
20,
make sure.
25.
Right. You gonna be on the
On
milestone.
the 5s, on the milestones. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, thank you for having me, man.
Not a
Thank
problem
y'all
at
for
all.
having me.
Here on the Whatever Pod, we talk about whatever.
Well, that's good.
We did whatever touches your soul. We don't have a filter here.
Okay.
As some of y'all know,
Try keeping no politics. We try to not talk about
we
politics.
try to keep
But
it
that
no
shit is-
politics, but sometimes it
happens, though.
slips in. We may not have to
Right.
because of Trump.
Still an issue.
Sorry to some of y'all. Some of y'all are still holding on. Y'all looking at that Bush and Gore thing. I'm not going to touch too much into the politics right now.
Right.
That nigga holding on.
But what I do want to touch on,
That man.
Tyson and Jones fight.
Yes.
Tyson and Jones. First, before we get into the Tyson and Jones,
We gotta talk about Nate.
yo, I heard Jake Paul. I didn't catch all of the Jake Paul
He
fight.
slept his ass.
He slumped. It was like this. He slumped him about 3
He
times.
took too much head damage. He's not used to that. He's not used to that.
You gotta have a certain type of face, right? You gotta have a barbarian type face to be in boxing. That means you gotta be.
You gotta have that chin.
You
You
have to get
avoiding the
punched.
punches.
You got to get punched in the face to be a boxer.
Yeah.
And if you're not used to getting punched, because that shit do something to you. It's like this. Every time you get punched in the face, like most of the boxers and shit, they go from little boys, you know what I'm saying, 15, 16 years old, little boys, and you're getting punched, and that shit that builds
That's
up
what
a
the
toughness
ears.
in your shot.
That's why the ears be thick up on
That
that
shot
shit.
therapy.
That
Yeah,
shot
nah,
there,
real
it's
rap,
like
real
with
rap.
Schemes and shit. You look at Schemes, he don't care about his face. He's been in a bunch of fights. You're not gonna win against this shit. It's like fucking fighting a caveman over here.
He said he been in a bunch of fights.
I had my walks. in
Listen,
life, and he's been there.
I saw Schemes.
Yeah,
Look, like true story. So my brother went to school with Schemes or whatever, at Jordan or whatever. Yo, my brother said, yo, I was gonna get out and help this nigga. This nigga Schemes was fighting 3 niggas. He was like, but he was handling these niggas
Shouts out to the West End, guys. Shouts out to y'all West End. We ain't going back in the past, but y'all niggas was trying to see me in high school.
Right, yo, he said he was fighting 3 niggas. He was like,
I don't know. You New York and Philly niggas grow up on slapboxing.
Oh, man, yo, he beat like my brother was like, yo, he's gonna get up. He was like, I saw this nigga fight 3 niggas. And he said, and I stood there just in case they got a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I mean? I don't think y'all was close as y'all is now.
He wasn't, but he knew I was.
He was my young boy. So, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, but I seen this nigga just beating 3 individuals up.
I did not touch the ground.
No,
once.
I feel that shit.
Yeah.
That nigga was over. And yo, see what y'all got to understand.
Imagine now.
Right. But see what y'all got to
Fatigued
understand.
like Tyson and Roy, all right?
Schemes got a mean sidestep. Speaking of boxing, because you know me, OZ, and Schemes always fighting shit. Schemes got this. He'll hit you with the hand,
don't tell him.
and then jump over.
He's like, nah.
And then he'll jump. So you gotta catch him. If he jumps to the right, you gotta catch him with that left. You know what I mean? Get him back.
Right.
Come back here.
Yeah.
Come back here.
Hey,
Come back
OZ,
here.
is somewhere laughing right now because he knows the sidestep.
That sidestep crucial, boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it, if you ain't prepared for it.
If I was a video game and there was a special move,
that'd be the sidestep.
That would be the sidestep, man.
He'd be like, hit, sidestep.
But no, real shit. I heard Nate got laid out pretty hard. I see all the memes.
Nah, yeah, he got shit wrong.
He won the first one though, right? Didn't Nate win the first one with Jake Paul? Because they had one fight before, didn't they?
Didn't they have one? He probably did. He probably did beat on him.
I swear they had it.
I didn't know.
I don't
This
know.
is my first time.
I know
seeing it.
Jake fought KSI. I know they was fighting the rapper do KSI. He beat both of them brothers. But he's just a heavy hitter. He ain't really got no boxing either. He just
power. He just born
if
with.
He catch you, he catch like Deontay Wilder.
Yeah.
If he catch you, he catch you.
Yeah.
I want to know: Do we feel Tyson and Jones was a draw?
No.
Hell
They had to say it was
Who did y'all have?
Tyson
all day.
Yeah, Tyson won that.
I feel
400%.
like Jones. Here's why I always play devil's advocate.
Okay.
Say what y'all want. Yes, Tyson was a little chill. But as far as performance for that night, I think Jones did the best. Jones looked like Jones.
I feel that.
No, I'm saying no.
Jones
Now Jones, that I forgot something, Jab. Like Jones will go this way and then punch your O's.
Yo,
here you go. Let me hold. Yo, I forgot these keys. Let me
he was
these
hitting
keys.
with that shit though. He was.
I say
because Tyson said it. He said you hit me with a couple good ones, but I hit you back.
Yeah.
Yo, no. Tyson said congratulations. He was like, listen. That nigga said, you know what? I'm proud of you.
Yo, it was the big brother. It was the big, Tyson was the big brother.
No, that nigga said, I punched you. He said, I gave you a good shot.
Yeah.
You ate it?
And you ate it.
He said,
I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Whole time Jones was sitting here like this.
Like, nigga, you know, yo, his fucking whole insides was liquefied, my nigga. He turned that nigga ribs into smoothies.
That nigga got some shit on him.
It was one punch.
He got that man strength.
Tyson got in there.
Yeah.
And I said, yo, Jones felt that one.
Yeah. Oh man, it was a couple of them shits cause that one body shot, like it was like this.
You know the one we talking.
Oh
that
man,
one
listen, he would have shut down like if Roy Jones wasn't who Roy Jones is.
Yeah,
he would have shut down his whole fucking nervous system.
We gotta give Jones his flowers too, because Jones, when you know,
the step in the ring with Mike Tyson alone.
Yeah.
Even at 51, as you see,
yo, those in their 50s, man.
What I'm saying is this right here. I'm telling you this right here. I'm sorry.
All right, but yeah. So yeah, back to it. My bad. Quick little smoke break. Y'all like, what the fuck happened? Right. But we're back.
It's always a smoke break. But listen, what I was saying was this right here. That last night showed me this right here. That in their primes, Mike Tyson let loose. If he would have been let loose on Roy Jones, there's nothing that Roy Jones could have done. Because if he would have punched him with, like Roy Jones, yes, he's very quick. But we got to understand that if you're talking about Mike in his prime, Mike in his prime was also super fast.
He applied that pressure.
You know what I'm saying? And he will press your knockout button, man. Yeah. And it's like this. You know, Roy wouldn't have been able to knock Mike out.
Not in a real fight.
Not a real.
You could tell Mike was holding back. It was very clear Mike was holding back. I was watching some of them. He didn't give the full punch to the head like we know Mike could have. Because I was watching some of them training fights of Mike. And Mike was hitting the shit. Yeah, that shit was scary. And he was not hitting Roy.
Man, you're a freak.
That's hard. But did you see Mike lose it real quick though? When he
got mad.
No. Yeah. He did that shit. And Roy came down, and thank God Roy's defense is crazy. Because that uppercut, when he missed that uppercut, it was like this. Because that shit would have took that nigga head completely.
He did the quick turn?
Yeah, he did the quick turn. And look, Roy did this shit right here. That shit was like, I said, Roy Jones, boy, I was like, Snoop was like, Lord have mercy.
He said, Lord have mercy. Don't let him have a flashback. Some shit.
He said,
yo, I will say this, though. I would, after seeing that fight, I would like to have seen that fight with both of them in their prime. Because seeing that fight reminded me of salute to Floyd Mayweather and his defense. But I forgot Roy Jones' defense was on its own level of superb.
I feel that.
Even like, it was a weird, because see, Roy ain't never put his hands up either.
No.
He had a wild way of fighting. Like
Roy.
And I ain't gonna hold y'all. When I seen him,
right.
When I seen him go in the ring with Mike with that signature, I'm not gonna put my guard up. I was like, oh man, you wanna do that with Mike?
Right. But I'm saying Roy's a freak, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's why he really they both couldn't get off. They don't know how each other fight.
You know what I'm saying?
It was definitely good. It was an aggressive
Mike.
Mike knew. I mean, Roy knew to keep holding.
Oh no, you know.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the reason why Roy lost.
Yeah.
Because Roy wasn't going. Roy felt them shits.
Yeah, I'm not
He
gonna.
felt them. I'm not gonna sit here and take these shits. Let me hug you.
Swing with you like that.
No.
Nigga tearing my body up. That shit hurt.
No, them shit hurt. Like and he said that shit. He was like, "Yo, my body's sore."
Yeah, that nigga.
Like he was over there, and you could tell who won the fight because Mike was still sitting here like this. You know, and Mike is one of them niggas like, yo, he still had it. Like,
right.
Let's talk about this. How when they did the interviews, Mike was already, Mike was already had a glaze of sweat. Mike was ready at 2 o'clock that afternoon. They were fighting there. Mike was sitting there ready. Mike had already beat up 9 niggas in the lobby. You know what I'm saying? Mike was ready. He had when you got your hands wrapped. Roy was still in street clothes. That nigga was like, "Yo, I'm still got my flip flops on." This nigga Mike was just like, "Yeah, I've been eating steaks and beating cows up." Like that was crazy.
One thing I want to say to look at them in their 50s. Salute to Roy. I didn't know Roy still like at 35. I actually might have thought I could check Roy at 50. I'm rethinking that now.
You can't check no.
I'm rethinking that now.
You know who you can beat up? You know who you can beat up? Nigga, you could go out here right now and I say a boxer that you could probably get beat up is dead. Like there is no goddamn heavyweight champion that you are gonna
dead?
That's dead. You are not nigga. There is not nair. Not nair. Heavyweight.
Well, I'm going older though. We talking like in their like 50s.
And they nigga.
Yeah, I'm rethinking.
I'm gonna tell you this right. Bernard Hopkins gonna fuck you up.
Oh no, Bernard Hopkins got hands.
That's what I'm saying. It's like these niggas got hands. Like
I thought Roy was like out of shape though.
Nigga,
them shits still.
Nigga, did you see when he grabbed the microphone? See, because I look at the details. I'm a comedian. That nigga missing his whole knuckle right here.
I believe it.
When a nigga's missing his whole ring finger knuckle, nigga, that nigga's punched some shit.
He punched some shit out.
He's punched some shit out some shit.
I feel like Tyson could have won some more though. After looking at them at the side,
nigga, man,
interview,
Tyson could have.
Tyson wasn't satisfied. He wasn't satisfied.
No, he was not.
He definitely wasn't.
He wanted more.
That nigga said, "I'm glad no one that got knocked out and did this for charity. I'll do this again for charity." Yeah. Mike Tyson's an animal. He like, yo, because Mike knows he can fight. Yeah, like that's. I think what it was. It was like this: me losing 100 pounds, me getting in the ring, getting my ass whipped by my sparring partners and stuff like that. Mike has solidified himself that because that's in Mike's nature. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like where we got to balance Mike Tyson because what happens was when we looked at Mike in the 80s and the reason why he was so savage and all that stuff, we got to go to the place where niggas was catching ass whoopings from Mike from him being bullied. Remember, Mike used to get his ass whipped, right? Yeah. Because he was a fat kid. Yeah. So when you teach somebody with that much, once he knocked his first person out and start fighting in the streets and everybody started getting afraid of him, someone came along and was like, I need to channel that anger.
Right.
So people during the 80s was catching all the ass whipping. He was getting revenge from what Ryan did to him in the 5th grade. You can't fight. You can't beat a nigga that's beating your ass from middle school ass whooping.
Ain't got nothing to do with you.
This shit ain't got nothing. This nigga ain't got nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like the water boy. You know how he was like when the motherfuckers like and the coach head popped on like you can't do shit like that was Mike Tyson. Like you can't do that. He water boy your niggas.
He was though. Speaking of that. This is a crazy segue. Do we get the new fight night with the 50-year-old Mike and the 50-year-old Roy on the cover now?
Mike Tyson was in UFC though.
Not that.
He was in UFC 3 or 4. What? Yeah, they put him in there.
Nah,
nigga punching power was like 100 though.
Right. Who's going out to get the new PlayStation right now? Are you waiting on him?
No, I'm definitely. I'm not PlayStation 2 and Xbox all day. So you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? PlayStation niggas, the niggas that frequent PlayStations are the niggas that go to every restaurant and order the chicken tenders because
I'm not gonna lie. Since I've switched to PlayStation and I've switched because I play both.
Right. You play both.
But PlayStation has way more issues inside the actual console than Xbox ever has.
Word.
And Xbox, just speaking for Xbox One, I played Xbox One and then switching, PlayStation has way more issues. And the most I've had on Xbox was probably connection issues, and that's probably on my side. I've never had nothing with the console messing up as much as that.
Yo, what's the climate on the new Call of Duty right now? Shit.
It's not good.
It's alright. If you're not good at it, you're gonna be mad. I'm gonna keep it a buck right there. If you're decent and you can average a 1.0 KD, you're gonna be mad when you play that game.
This is for all the gamers.
Right.
You're gonna be mad. You're gonna be mad.
Right. I'm a 1.0 KD person.
You're gonna be mad. They're gonna put you in there with all the motherfuckers who want to be pro players. They're gonna put you in all of them. And it's not
the cats with the computers.
Yeah, it's not fun no more. Right. It's just not fun.
Nah, because on this last one, they crossed that Activision shit. Yeah. When you play motherfuckers that play on computers, that computer shit is completely nigga, I'm telling you, if your trigger game, because they show you, if you can go positive with them niggas, excuse me, all the smoke, but if you could go positive with niggas that play online, because that computer, that console, those frames per second, them niggas like this. It's almost real life.
Yeah. Y'all can tell the difference.
Real shit.
You can tell the difference.
That shit. That's what they tell you. That's why they switched the competitive Call of Duty League to PC.
Right.
So because they want to up the competitive. That PC shit is serious though.
Yeah, PC shit is serious.
The only thing that saved them controllers is that aim assist. If you turn the aim assist and you go against PC players, you're not gonna get a kill. I promise. I promise you.
Yo, how much are they making off these tournaments now for this? Because cats are getting a bag.
Niggas making millions.
Millions. Like I met a dude or whatever.
Do y'all feel worthy to get one of those or not?
Nah, I'm not. I'm definitely not good.
If you would have asked me like 2013, maybe, but nah.
Like nigga, I'm not that good.
He said I'm not that good.
Them niggas like to
get pussy.
Scream and shit.
It's like this.
I'm not. I don't even. I'm a bad loser. I'm not with none of that. You want to scream in my face after you just beat me? Oh, we fighting, yo. What the fuck is wrong with you, nigga?
Throwing hands.
He said we throwing hands.
Fucking white man. Fucking white man. Man. I'm
gonna take a bathroom break for 1 second. We'll be right back. We still in the beta.
Yeah,
we still in the beta process.
No.
Make sure the motherfuckers fuck with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They have to.
He said they have to. But yeah, I know y'all like that was a crazy switch because we were just talking about video games.
Right, but nah, man. But back to answer your question. Like I met a dude or whatever on I think it was like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 when that came out. I went to a midnight release and homeboy was talking about he won like 70. He made like $70,000 off free fall.
Have y'all did, other than just the normal online joints that y'all play online? Have y'all been to any tournament?
Hell no. I'm not a gamer. Like I'm a gamer, but I get pussy. So you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm not one of those games like them niggas don't get a lot of pussy. They got like one girlfriend.
They literally have to film that shit for 15 hours a day.
Right. Like
they have to learn the glitches and all that exploits of the game. But I've been that person when I was 15, 16.
Right, when he wasn't getting no pussy. Once pussy comes involved.
As soon as I got a girlfriend, that shit was rap. As soon as I got my first real girlfriend, that shit was rap. Once fuck Call of Duty.
Once he spermed his first time.
But the most I made off of that back in the day was like $400 most.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, for doing nothing at the crib,
Right.
But compared to them, nowadays they making millions though. Right. More money in other games. Some real shit though.
And streaming and all that shit.
Oh
so.
T-Pain streaming shit. Everybody streaming. I trying to get a little bag off of that.
Yep.
So it's funny I was talking about video games up here. What's the name? These chicks on this other podcast on the Joe Budden Network. I try to segue everything in so perfectly.
And it does.
The women on this podcast on this other network, we're talking about females' perspectives on men playing video games. And I'll be honest, I didn't like what they said. I would play the bit, but one girl made a comment on there, was like, she would bond with her child or someone like that, and they would get about 4 hours of GTA time in. And she was like, oh my God, 4 hours? Now me, I get a good 4 hours in, and I think that's normal. I have a real job. Right. You know what I'm saying? Real but shit. The female made it sound like, over a certain age, video gaming should be a no-go. How do y'all feel about that as game of men?
I'm gonna say this right here. I'm gonna tell you this right here.
Right.
Okay. First of all, I want to look at the person that's saying this, right? Okay. Again, I don't understand fake eyelashes. I don't understand. I don't understand why you out here. Why everybody got the same body.
Right. Okay.
You dig what I'm
Talk to him. Talk to him.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk to him.
So we all got our little things. You know what I'm saying? So what it is this right here. I've been playing video games since when I was 5.
Right.
I'm 40 now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I've had every video game since probably ColecoVision, my nigga. This is a drug, B. I need it in my life. You're not gonna take this away from me.
Simple as that.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand it. Like something, you know what I'm saying? Once you into it, you get into it. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. It's
that like the girl for loving hip hop.
Yeah. All right. So here's a little bit of the clip.
Okay.
How many hours would you spend on that though? Like realistically.
Yeah, that is her for loving hip hop.
4 to 6.
Yeah.
She said a whole work shift.
4 to 6 hours.
That's not a whole work shift. 8 hours. Missions, absolutely.
So,
but if I'm off of work, what am I doing?
What my man come to me like, man, you won't believe the weapons I got today. No, it's not even.
Wow.
all right, I want to stop it right there.
She think that shit funny.
This is something I enjoy doing. This is what I like doing in my pastime. When you want to talk to me about, i.e., your eyelashes and all that, this is what I do in my pastime.
Right.
So for the woman that you just beat this fucking game. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel towards that woman that's hitting you?
Aggravating me.
Like no, it's like this. Well, I'm gonna do this right here because
I be mad. I be hype about my weapon sometimes.
Listen.
I'm like, yo, I just got this legendary weapon on Division.
Right.
I need somebody to tell.
Bruh, what you gotta do is this right here. Sometimes, like, cause you know, my wife don't. I try to get my wife to get into video games.
Yeah.
Right.
This right here, she's like, yo, it's too many buttons.
Right,
this, cause you got to be able to do all this.
Yeah,
You got to be able. This right here.
If you take
this game, these right here, these shits, that shit's got to work. If you can't do shit with these shits,
and they working,
you got to work.
That shit moves.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like so what you they don't understand it, and it's like okay, it's all good.
Right.
It's kind of like why do you watch football? If you don't understand the rules of football, you know what I'm saying? You understand that. What I'm just saying this right here. Just allow me to do my shit. If you can see me, I'm not out here doing nothing. I could be in the studio with Schemes and them doing cocaine off of midgets.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm at the house right now. You know what I'm saying?
But don't take my happy space from me.
Do not take my happy space.
Yeah.
If you try to take my happy space, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to take my fucking game system and I'm going to find someone else that will allow me. She ain't got to, like, listen, I don't care. He, she, it, whatever. Listen, I'm going to a place where someone loves me that will allow me to play my game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's true.
I just want to say,
I say just what it is. It's all in moderation. So if I play my game for that 6 hours, because you know what I mean, I get mine in like after everybody go to bed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this. So I'm up to 2 a.m.
Right.
But
set a whole work shift.
Yeah, my moderation. It's all about moderation. Yeah. But you got to also do this right here, fellas. And this is for you. If you want to play your game, you know what I'm saying. It was Marquise Richardson. Back in 1992 was the first dude that ever put down good dick to put his girl to bed so he could play game.
I was going to him like, all right, where you going with that? I'm like, Marquise Richardson.
Marquise Richardson, you know what I mean? This day in Black history, Marquise Richardson was the first. He invented giving your girl good dick, putting her to sleep so you could play the video game.
That's it.
He didn't cut her or nothing. He knocked her ass out.
Straight to the
video game. You rolled out of the bed, didn't wash off or nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's all good.
To all the men that probably felt bad for hearing that, hey yo, play your video game.
Play your video game.
Enjoy your piece. If you want to get 4 or 6 hours, yo, salute to the chick that was okay with the 4 to 6 hours.
Because she a gamer. You understand? It's like this because when you don't take the time out to play the game, because those missions in the game is like 15 minutes long.
That should be nice.
I devote my whole life, my whole life's energy to a game sometimes.
Right. You know what I do?
I become one.
Right. I have to do it because it's like this. I do.
Gears of War was one.
Yeah. It's like this. You cannot when you play certain games. If I know I gotta go somewhere, I'll jump on a multiplayer Call of Duty. Run it if I just want to get it on. Like before I came over here, I ran a little Call of Duty.
And I rolled that.
Boom.
It's Sunday.
It's Sunday. I'm up, drinking coffee, I'm run some Call of Duty. Boom. I'm gonna jump in the shower. I'm gonna come over here, fuck with Schemes.
Boom.
That's all you got to do. But you know what I'm saying? Some shits is like,
especially if that's all you got to do. We gotta highlight that more.
Bruh.
If all I have to do Today, yo, the house is clean. I'm off work.
Right.
You going with your homegirls. I don't want to hear you come back in and say, "Oh, you've been on this game all day." That's all I have to do.
That's all. Yeah.
That's all I have to do.
Like, listen, I don't say shit when you just nap the whole day.
Yeah, oh.
You nap the whole. Oh, I'm so tired.
Not.
Bitch, you ain't did shit.
They ain't ready for that conversation.
You ain't ready for that. I'm a nap. At least I'm awake and alive.
Yo.
I'm out here being a prosperous person and you know what I'm saying. I'm existing well.
Facts.
You sleep.
That's true.
You unconscious. I should come over there and just. I should bring out the fucking karaoke machine and sing the.
Yo, which brings me to another segue. Speaking about music,
Sir.
the Carter just dropped No Ceilings again.
Okay. I haven't.
Has anybody heard it yet? Does Wayne have the energy that he once had?
Nah, man.
To where when Wayne drops,
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never
we're
really
looking
liked
for
Lil
him.
Wayne. I never really liked Lil Wayne.
I feel it.
Yeah, I'm
Do
on.
not cancel him, society.
No.
He can have his. Yeah, give it up. I don't give a fuck.
I was chilling, man. That shit just didn't appeal to my ears.
Right.
Like, no song I like, but it's just some shit that I was just like.
I didn't like it. It didn't
And
appeal
when I
to
was
me.
young, I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? Like, I didn't catch the bars at 5,
Facts,
6 years
right,
old.
right,
Like,
right.
That shit was.
You know what I'm
Listen to
saying?
50
You ain't,
Cent, man.
you ain't
It's
care
just-
about, that was just shit. He didn't care about real G's
Yeah,
not
man.
moving and silent like lasagna and shit. However he said it.
What is that?
Yo.
Like, what is, I don't know that, like.
Like, cause
Oh, the G and lasagna silent. Real G's moving silent like lasagna. Like he said, I feel it. He's like,
now I
got it.
feel it, but
I
I
got
see
it.
at 7, I'm not getting that. I'm
Right,
not
right,
getting
right,
that.
First of all, you
Hey,
should
yo,
have been listening
hey,
to
yo.
Wayne at 7 anyway.
Hey, yo,
You
in my
have bad
20s,
parents.
in my 20s, and I rapped with
Right.
him. I ain't get it.
Yeah,
I was like, yo, what he mean by real
What the
G's
fuck
moving
did he
silent like
get?
lasagna?
I thought it was a smooth ass line.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? At
That
the end
shit
of
is
the
smooth ass
and,
line.
yo, at the end of the day, it's like this Wayne mixtape Wayne.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I always have thought that when you do a certain amount of drugs, you could be a genius. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like it's genius. Like you could do. I don't care what type of drugs you do. It's like, but you're gonna be a genius when you're doing those drugs, right? Oh, did you stop it?
We gonna keep flowing. We gonna
Right.
keep flowing. They know what's up. Bow.
So
Bad.
it's a genius level. It's a genius level part of being. And then I think Wayne took too many drugs and he fell off.
Yeah.
And then niggas just wanted to love Wayne because they grew up with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's like, you know, when you catch those bars, because mixtape Weezy was dope.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, no, it was.
500 degrees ass Weezy. You know what I'm saying? Like to when he was like in his early 20s.
Yeah.
Because that nigga, he could rap his ass off, but then it's just like now.
The part of the mumbling that started
But
coming in.
when he started giggling, when
Yeah.
Giggle Wayne came in,
Yeah.
like I was like, I'm good with him.
Yo, y'all gonna
said
pay
on Wayne,
pay
that's
tribute to some of that mumbling shit coming from Wayne. We love Wayne and he made it up with his bars, but when that lean started kicking in on some of them tracks and all that started, we
Why
ain't
he
know,
talking about man?
we ain't know what Wayne was
What you say?
saying.
What Wayne? Oh man,
That nigga was high as fuck. That nigga, he was drunk. That nigga was high as hell off that damn lean.
I don't know if there's any music talk.
Nah.
Fucking yeah, man.
Who
It's
you
also,
got?
It's also good music. We gotta talk about the Grammys on how like some niggas
The
didn't.
Grammys?
Like how the
Hey, yo.
Jay Electronica's album get in the hip hop, the best hip hop album? That shit was trash.
I didn't even hear it.
I am ready for all y'all to come at my throat with this. And I fuck with this artist. But I heard Young Thug was nominated for a Grammy. I need to know how that happened.
Man.
What was it Megan's song? Was it the song with Megan?
I don't even know.
If it was a song with Megan, I could see TikTok probably bringing it up there, but
Right.
I don't. Young Thug has.
And I know he got the project with Chris Breezy,
Right.
but I don't know. I don't feel
It
Thugger
depends.
is
What's the song?
Grammy nom.
What's the song?
Music
What's
yet.
the song that would?
I can hear somebody right now. What the fuck that nigga talking about, bro?
Right, yo.
Why not though?
But I'm saying,
Why not?
but as far as melodically, you're not fucking with a nigga that's more melodic than Young Thug.
Now, see,
No,
I give you that all day. We ain't gonna run from that.
That nigga
That
motherfucker.
motherfucker Thugger come up with some melodies, but
Yeah,
some
he is a melodic ass nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
And it's like this, and that's me coming from a place where I didn't like that nigga. But
Yeah,
then
I feel that.
when you go back from like when I take the hip hop snob coat off or whatever. you
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right. You
listen
gotta
to
take
nigga,
that off.
You listen to that nigga. He's very melodic, and
Yeah.
he can. That nigga find that place in the
Woo!
beat.
He find a different pocket.
He find that
Yeah,
pocket,
he do find a pocket.
and he get in that vein. It's just like, and then you like,
Nigga, what?
but whoa, nigga, all right, nigga,
Yo!
all right.
Nah, real shit, though. That nigga
But he
Thug.
go in. Hold
You know
on.
what I'm saying?
Hold on.
right.
Who is that? Hold on.
Nigga about to answer the bill collector's call.
My grandfather. I do be answering phone calls.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Okay. Oh, it's your grandpa. Let's be. Shh.
Hold on.
Don't put him on speaker.
Nah, I usually do though.
He'll tell your pops I said what's up.
I got you.
Skeems look just like his dad, yo.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I know.
Hey.
Here we go.
Look like his pops.
Shouts out to the OG.
Yo, them niggas look exactly alike. I was like,
But y'all know we usually do about a good 30 minutes. But we're
we will chop this shit up. We will chop this shit up.
And Bishop is here, and he has a lot to say. So we going into 40 minutes now, and I hope y'all enjoy this. Like I said, episode 10.
Like the video, man.
Do 40.
I don't like to do that shit.
What the fuck?
It's actually gonna be like 50.
I do have a question for Bishop though. I want to know, since Trump is out of the office,
Okay.
does climate? I know a lot of y'all ain't trying to hear that yet. A lot of y'all like, nah, we still gotta wait for these votes to come in and all that.
I don't think them niggas listen to this podcast, do they?
I don't know. We're
Well,
gonna find out.
We gonna find out. Go ahead. What was your question?
But yo, what do you feel about the Biden taking over the office? Does the climate change? Does the climate feel different in America now that Trump's not here no more?
It's palpable. You can see it. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you look at it, like, all the Trump supporters, like, remember, up until this point,
take their signs and go out.
Yeah, you see how they taking the signs?
Yeah,
and then the posts on Facebook ain't as prevalent, ain't as strong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's, you know what I'm saying? You can see it. It's like this. Then they start moving over to the other, what is it, Parlor? They start moving over to Parlor so they could get in their own little group and still talk that shit.
Yeah.
But guess what? It's like this. It's like what you have to realize about racist people and people that don't care about people outside of their own groups. Listen, it's like this. They are fucking cowards.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? It's like this. Now, okay, you voted for Trump. You know what I mean? You got some people that's like, yeah, I voted for Trump because he spoke. Like, my thing is just right here. If Trump was not as racist and as divisive as he is, if you take all of the racist and divisive, keep Donald Trump, whoever he is, right? His personality and shit, if he just wasn't such a slime ball, I can see where people will vote for him. Because he's not talking like normal politicians. You know what I'm saying? And what we got to think about is this right here. Because there is, the men that voted for him are white, uneducated men.
A lot of y'all look wild.
So it's like this. What it is, when they say uneducated, those are people that didn't go to college. You know what I'm saying? And they come from, and they go to the places that it's a brain drain. If you ever heard of that. It's like where you're in a small town, right? And all your smart people in your small town leave. Go to school. Right. You send your kids, you do that shit. You take your kids, you send them to school, right? So it's like this. So if you did that shit, say me and you farmers. Right. You know what I mean? D's your son, I got my son, we send them both to college. Right. They're not coming back to work on the farm anymore. So guess what? The ideas, so what they doing? They get new ideas. They move to Durham and places like this, and where they could collect more knowledge than me and you have ever saw. But guess what? All we got is to talk to each other. Yeah. So if I trust you, you're the cool guy, and I like Trump. Like honestly, if I like Trump, and you like me, you're gonna like Trump because Big Brother Bishop said Trump is cool. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't on the internet, we catching bites and all that shit. So and that's how it is. And so we can't it's like they just don't know.
They don't. Nah,
they haven't had any experiences outside of that. It's kind of like I said, that chicken finger shit. It's like when you eat chicken fingers at every restaurant, you know your palate hasn't been broadened enough.
Right.
And that's what it is.
Hey, I low-key want to visit. What is up with these chicken tenders? And
I'm saying.
I like where it's going, but it's like, I'm going to feel less of a man now if I ever eat chicken fingers.
Right. No, you can still eat chicken fingers, but just not at every restaurant. Right. Yeah. Don't go to like the seafood restaurant, steakhouse, and order steak. Or go to sushi, go to Sake Bomb and be like, yo, let me get the chicken fingers. Stop, nigga. No, experience the octopus, nigga. Yeah. Go out there, experience octopus. Get you some raw tuna fish. You know what I'm saying? See if you like that. Get you some raw salmon. And if you don't want to do that, then don't go into the fucking restaurant.
Do we feel that the food is the same as it used to be? No.
Hell no, nigga. Apples don't taste the same, nigga.
Ooh, damn, Bishop.
Apples be
damn.
Definitely
I wanted to segue into that too, because
definitely water. Water is fucking.
Yo, water from the faucet does not taste like the bottled water, and I have questions and that need answers. I just want to put that out there.
Because it's coming through your pipes. You know what I'm saying? It's
and my man said an apple don't taste like an apple.
Apple don't taste like what I remember. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fruit don't taste the same. This shit is like the air. Everything is different. It's like, honestly, man, this is where I move into like this shit is all probably a simulation. Somebody
and let me tell you, I was gonna say, and this is the part of the whatever where we just go completely left and say, yo, are we in like some alien simulation? Not the simulation we think.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We you know what we are, B? I believe, true story. We are the penguins at the zoo, nigga.
Yeah, probably.
You know what I'm saying? You see, because it's like this, when you look at the penguins, like, oh shit, I'm in a joint, and then they run into the wall and realize there's a wall there. Yeah. Can't go nowhere.
So you go in space, it's like, man, what the
fuck?
Moon
It ain't
so close?
Right.
The moon's so close to this thing.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
There's a reason we can't go to the North Pole, right?
Shit.
Not to go down that hole, but
You talking about the flat Earth shit? Yeah. If you want to talk about the flat Earth shit, it's like, yo, why would you say you can't go to Antarctica?
Yeah. Why we can't go up there? What is found up there?
Nigga, Transformers, nigga.
That would be some shit. You go there and nigga.
Yo, your whole concept of Jesus Christ has changed.
Yeah. What it is this right here.
And
so,
we're not
it's
trying to offend Christians.
It's like this. What it is this where people have to understand this, because the fact of because you could believe in science and still believe in God, because God is absolute and unequivocally real. Okay. But it's the religion. When you get to the religion, when you break down religion itself, when you say, oh no, all the doctrines I've been told are wrong. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? What if God is like, y'all doing this all wrong?
Yo, that's going to hurt my feelings. I say that all the time, that's going to hurt my feelings if we are doing this. Yo, if we get up there or wherever it is, and be like, yo, all of y'all were off.
You off.
All of y'all were off.
But guess what?
Again.
Again. Get it back.
Oh my God, yo. If he says again, I'm going to cry a little bit.
Right, but at the end of the day, what you got to understand is this right here, because it's the most all-limited being. Like, for real, because what happens is this right here, because they did it, and it says it. The Tower of Babel. When everybody was on the same accord, when everybody was on the same accord, they tried to build an ark or a tower to reach heaven.
That story is always an interesting story to me too.
Yeah, but I'm saying, and we talk about metaphorically, you're trying to be God-like when you get together. Yeah. Which means is this right here, when people, that's what I'm saying. If we could get shit right and not destroy shit, then we're awesome. We could be God-like. So much so God was like, whoa. Yeah. Y'all getting a little too close. Yeah. Let me go ahead and make y'all spin different languages and shit like that. Let me spread y'all out so y'all can't understand each other. Because if you come into one accord, you're going to be doing shit. You out here doing shit that you're not supposed to be doing right now. You're not advanced enough to be over here. So you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, so you
take the ant colony concept.
Exactly.
Imagine humanity moving like an ant colony.
Exactly. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine?
And that story about what was it?
Like you said, the Tower of Babel.
Yeah. You know and I remember hearing that when I was young too. How God knocked us down from that tower and made us all speak different languages. Right. You know what I'm saying? And then we go to a place of how we feel. We about to get deep too, y'all. Yeah. How we go to a place of like how the Egyptians seemed like they had a tech that was like, yo, how y'all had this tech? How was y'all doing this?
Like you said, you just said it, Schemes. Oh, y'all here doing it wrong. Reset. Reset. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is just
that's the
we just in a reset.
And we can't remember with all the clues we have, we can't figure out none of that shit. Because what if that was the reset?
That's the reset. Ooh. Like if you look at Planet of the Apes, when they did the reset, they don't know what the statue really is. They don't understand what the buildings are. Like, you know what I'm saying? When all this shit go away, it's gonna be people digging up. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be digging up the fucking Scheme's crib and finding an Ultima. Like, yo, whoa, what they do with this shit?
What is this?
What is this? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yo, why is this microphone in here? What's going on? So
what was they doing?
Yeah, it's the factory reset. You get too big or whatever it is out of it. All right.
Hold on. Reset, man.
I didn't understand.
Whoa, I didn't understand you either.
She's humble.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what I think.
You're right though. You're right. That shit is what's the name? Like, how'd y'all build these big ass fucking big pyramids and multiple of them though? The Easter Island, the what's the name like them that no man or no machine present day can move. Like it's like, and they're actually bigger than, it's more than just the head. They found out later on that it's actually a whole body or buried underground. So how just explain that.
Because of this right here. Because there was technology.
Yeah.
Like it's like these people were so far advanced, and see, I think what it is when we fuck up, and because we think of technology as something that ruins the world.
Yeah.
Okay, so like fossil fuels, cars, and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like we have taken technology this go around, and we have broken through and not been in harmony with the world, right?
Yeah,
we have to build roads and all this shit. So if you talk about a different type of technology running off of different energy, they wasn't running off of fossil fuels and shit like that because they wasn't mining shit. So you don't know what they had or what they were using. And then what it is, and then you had less people during that time. So you had less people, which made that the fact that all they knew was what you get from the ground. Mm-hmm. Wasn't any mass production, but they still could have technology that could build these monolithic things because that's all they knew. Like Egyptians had batteries. You know what I'm saying? They figured out ways to make batteries. They could have had lasers and all that shit, but we don't understand that because there's no destruction involved in it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because they're living in harmony at the time, and that technology right up in there, and it was probably biodegradable shit that once they fucking was done with it, they buried that shit and it just went away. You know what I'm saying? It was like, I don't need it no more.
Jump back in like I never left.
That's like,
yo,
right though.
I'm sorry. I ain't gonna just come in here and interject. One thing we all have to do when we get older is we have to reverse roles and take care of our grandparents. Some point in time, you're going to have to take care of your older father.
Right.
That's like 70.
Right.
And 80.
Right.
Are you ready?
Am I ready for that? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of one of those situations because I'm at the age right now, where the mother, where your parents are getting older. Mm-hmm. Because again, you know what I'm saying, my parents are still in their 60s, so they're still young. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, to a certain extent, right? They're still functional, but it's like, when you come across it, it's like you know what I'm saying, you're like, it's a struggle there. You know what's going to happen.
They took care of you, but now you gotta.
Because it's like, you at the place where you start seeing people losing parents. Yeah. Like at your age. Yeah. And they're losing their parents not because their parents had this, when we were in our 20s, so someone lost their parent, it was a tragedy because, oh shit, they got sick real fast, or they got in a car accident. Right. So it really doesn't touch you home, but now you're starting to get to the place where, you got to understand your heroes are not going to be here forever. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that. So it's a scary situation, man. Yeah, it's very scary. You know what I'm saying? Especially when if you have a parent that has gotten sick or that's dealing with some medical issues and all that stuff. Right. I mean, there's some shit you think about every day.
Yeah. Not that I didn't want to make this a down moment. No, it's not. Yeah, grandfather. I took my grandfather shopping. Right. He wants a jacket from Target.
That's nice.
And I gotta take him.
You got it. You better.
Yeah.
Come over here and come get me and take me to Target.
Take me to Target. So
buy that shit.
I'm gonna do that. Yeah. But man, what were y'all talking about? Chime in.
Nah, so I was talking about like how we was talking about like the technology from
Egypt.
So and what it is, and what I'm saying is, in our thoughts of technology, our technology that we do destroys the earth, right? It doesn't work in harmony with the earth, and this is the reason why that we can't understand how they did things. I was like, because when they had farming and agriculture and all that stuff, what it was less people. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have the internet. Everything wasn't connected. But I'm saying that doesn't mean that their technology wasn't far surpassed. Because they wasn't using fossil fuels.
Like
they could have used something
else. Like those animes we see that they in the past, but like they kind of in the future. Like they got they floating in the air. Right.
But again,
I know what you mean. I follow you.
It's like this. Like they have a full ass computer program and shit like that. It's almost like if you think of Wakanda. It's like how everything is still mud huts, but it's a mud hut structure, right? But it's structured to be a skyscraper. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this. They are using things within nature to harmonize with it.
China. I please someone, whoever watches, can comment and tell me, but they use bamboo for their buildings. I heard like for a lot of some of their
because of
the strength of bamboo. And I'm like, yo, that's
and plus with China, whatever. I want to say China, Japan, they have earthquakes, and it flexes. It helps them. It helps them with the flexibility.
That's some smart shit too. Yeah, because they do got a lot of wild shit.
Yeah,
their part of Earth be breaking the fuck. Right. But look at what you said, population, probably. Yeah, they probably building the structures right, but there's a lot of smog. I don't know how they doing with electric vehicles now.
Right.
Yeah. But
China hides a lot of their shit off the internet.
Yeah, China.
They does.
China.
But we talk about Japan, you know what I mean? But what it is this right here, so when you come into metropolitan cities and all that stuff, they have greater.
Their metropolitan shit?
Yeah.
I hear that shit is fire.
You know what I'm saying? It's like they fit people in. And then you they're more minimalist. And so it's like this, and it's like, so we're in this could be someone's apartment. Right. Whole ass apartment in your garage
facts.
now. And then it's like, if you could imagine, like, how many in
your house that should be half of the...
Right. But let me say this right there. It's like, how much square foot do you have in your house right now, right? That could be, this could fit 4 or 5 people. Yeah. If you build it right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because all you got to do is just say, okay, instead of the freezer being here, we're going to flip the freezer in the wall.
Make a bed. Yeah.
I mean,
flip
this in the wall. You can say it. And then on top of that, you flip the freezer back out. It is your bed. Right. So you got your refrigerator on your bed, whatever. You know what I mean? It's just more. It's just, you know, you can live like it. You know what I'm saying? It's just that
be uncomfortable as hell.
Right. Or if you're used to it, it's not really comfortable. It's not really uncomfortable if you're used to it.
True.
We only uncomfortable because we used to wide open spaces.
Yeah, we lavish.
Like for real. Like, you know, nigga, you from the city. Yeah. Right? Yeah. When you came out here, it was like, yo, why is these streets on these motherfucking neighborhoods so wide?
Right. Right. Too. Hold 1 minute here. The South is doing some different.
I'm about to go ahead and cut out in a second. Anyway,
all right, but we're going to make this one because, you had an hour. Now we had an hour and something.
Right.
The longest pod ever.
Right. I don't mean to hold y'all.
Right. Well,
you might have to drop this in 2 episodes. You know what I'm saying? Keep the 30 minutes.
I'm about to drop this on some today with the last week episode. The content is just so refreshing. And fucking, I just got to sit down and do it.
Right.
But
that shit about to blow up.
Right. Yo, you should have saw us in here when we didn't know what that was.
Right. We thought we was about to.
We thought we was gonna blow up.
What are you doing? What's going on?
But yeah, man. Fucking, I forgot what we said, but definitely we're at an hour. We're at an hour. Some change. We fucking did an hour with the brother Bishop.
Yo, you know I do Intelligent Ratchet for 2.5.
Ratchet.
Out there.
Plug it. He just plugged it. Definitely check my brother out. I will put his in the description.
Yeah, please.
At the bottom. Follow. Please, y'all share this.
If you like it, you share it, man.
Shouts out to Nathan. I appreciate you in the DMs. My man, he was like, yo, you said every Tuesday, right? I forgot to put that again because you hit me. Yo, in the words of Dre, it's going to come out when it's going to come out. Goddamn it, it's coming out. It always comes out. We appreciate y'all, man. Bishop.
Yo, man.
We appreciate you as our guest.
Man,
you definitely popped the cherry. Pause. Pop the guest cherry. So yeah, man, this was dope.
Oh, I'm the first guest too.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
OZ was supposed to come through. Bip hit me.
Okay.
Because Bip wanted to get his Trump talk on. That's gonna be interesting with you, Bip. Now that Trump lost.
Right.
I wonder what the talk's gonna be about.
That it's not gonna be the same.
Yeah, it's not.
It's like he said it's not gonna be.
It's not.
But for real, Bip is one of them cats that, like you know what I'm saying, the shit he be talking.
Yeah.
About that shit is very educated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's this nigga showing some other shit.
Nah.
It's a reason why he getting it. And if you take the time to listen to the reason why you getting it, you can be like, I don't fucking agree with it.
The Thanos theory.
It's a Thanos theory.
Yeah. Bip's a Thanos. He's a Thanos.
He's like, yo, man, I gotta kill half y'all niggas. I understand. I understand that you're gonna lose some people. Yeah. But listen, you're gonna be better off without them.
You're gonna be better off without them. Oh my God,
but better off without them. But nah, that's my man's. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
But yeah, man, I can plug my shit.
That's all we got. Yeah, plug your shit, man. Tell them where to find you. Tell them what you
this is what it is. IG, the Bishop Omega. That's THEE Bishop Omega on IG. Check me out on the on Straight to Tape. Where I'm a permanent guest host on Straight to Tape every Sunday at 2:00.
This on YouTube.
It's on YouTube and Facebook Live, and also Intelligent Ratchet every Wednesday night at 9 o'clock. We never stop unless it's on a holiday. So, you know what I'm saying?
It's a good pod, y'all.
Yo, come through. Like, and what I'm going to say is this right here. For this podcast, whatever pod, listen, if y'all can like it, you can share it.
Goddamn
so
right.
don't, what I'm saying is right here. Fuck that like shit. Put more shares in his likes. So
shares.
that way this podcast can be up in the upper echelon.
And we want to keep doing this shit.
Right. Make it fun for him. Make it fun for him. Because when them numbers start looking good, when you go for that, yo, I remember the first season of Intelligent Ratchet, when we went from 12, we was like, oh shit, it's 12 people looking at us.
Yeah.
When that shit went to 7,000, that's a different. You like, man, we was hyping about 300 views. Then when you get 7,000 views, you like, oh shit, you doing something stupid.
Cats is watching.
Right.
Cats is watching.
I'd be like about 100. Shit.
Right. Oh shit, we got to watch it.
Yeah.
So I want y'all to see that 3,000 view shit when you like, oh shit, this episode got 3,000.
Yo,
this episode got 50K. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not
gonna keep at it. Yeah,
keep at
consistency definitely.
Consistency
is a thing.
Keep beating it in their head, yo. That's what it is, yo.
saying.
WhatEver pod starring Bishop Omega. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen.
Yo, in the words of Bishop, just keep putting out content. And my new hashtag, goddammit, content creators, we are here. All right. Thank y'all. We out. I need some more weed. Bishop, what are you going to do with yourself?
Man, listen, I'm going to go out here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go out here and try to keep myself to myself.
There you go. Bang.
Feel that shit.
That's what's up.
Yo, when Waikiki said that